Good morning, children. Good morning, bachas. Am I audible, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, bache. Good morning. How are all of you? All are fine? After
Yes,
many,
ma'am.
many, we are having a class, huh? After many days, we are having a class. Okay. Admit all. You remember what were we doing when I took a break? Does someone remember what we were doing?
Invitation.
Good. Though it's a long gap, but good. At least somebody remembers what we were doing. We were doing invitations. Okay. We had done wedding invitations, that is formal invitations, and how to reply to wedding invitations. That means how to reply to formal invitations. Today I've taken up informal replies, beta. Before I go ahead, now very quickly, one of you tell me the difference between a formal and an informal invitation. First, we'll talk about the common difference, and then we'll talk about when it comes to language part, writing part. What is the general difference between a formal and an informal invitation?
We
Ma'am,
give
in informal, we have to mention the reason.
We have to mention the reason for what? For reply, whether we are coming or not coming. That is what.
Yes, ma'am.
Do we need to do it in formal or informal?
Informal.
Informal.
Informal. Informal, we do not specify any reason, but in informal, we need to give a reason. Why do you think this happens?
Ma'am, because in formal it is not the
Informal.
concern whether why the person is not coming.
Yes, informal means a friend or a relative. That means the people are quite close to us. So we can share the reasons. But formal invitations, we don't know those people much. So we can simply say we are coming or we are not coming, but we'll not give any reasons. How do you differentiate whether this is a formal invitation or this is an informal invitation? Supposing an invitation comes to your house, how do you decide it's formal or informal?
The formal is in card format and the informal is in letter format.
Everybody remembers card format? We leave some space on both.
Yes, ma'am.
That was the card form. Good. So informal replies will go in which format? Card or letter?
Later.
Letter. Very good. So I'm sharing with you first the format. There is an informal invitation. Let's see this. It's very clearly written that if you're going to refuse, then it has to be a specific reason. Draft a suitable reply for a formal informal invitation. Just giving you 2 minutes. Please see this reply, how the address is written, how date is written, my dear is written. So many things which will clearly indicate that yes, this is an informal reply. Just take 2 minutes. Please read it. Let's discuss it. Okay. What is the first thing we write on the top left?
Address.
Address.
Yes. Whose address it is? Sender's address or receiver's address?
Sender's address.
Senders.
Yes, it is sender's address. But I would always suggest one change over here. I would bind up your address in just 2 lines. So you could have simply written whatever is the house number and then Chandigarh, then dash, and then the pin of the place, which normally you don't know. You simply write 123XX. So how many lines maximum you should consume when you're writing the sender's address?
3.
2 lines. Avoid using 3 lines. Always try and wind up your sender's address in 2 lines only. So you'll have your house number, you'll have the name of the society, and then the city. Next, we move on to the date beta. Everybody see, it's written 15 September. Now, 2 things I would like everybody to please see carefully. Can you see? S of September has to be capital. Similarly, the TH. You normally exponential form, no? That is how date is written. Please don't write that way. Everybody, please see where is TH written. Is it written on the line or is it a power of 15?
Online.
Online.
On the line.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Then can you speak out?
Ma'am, Vishal is in
Speak,
waiting
speak.
room. Ma'am, Vishal is in waiting room.
Why is
He's asking for the permission.
okay? I'll admit him, but he should be on time. Okay, where is the comma? Comma after date or month?
Month.
Month.
I told you there is one more way of writing dates.
September.
Is it?
September 15.
Very good. September 15. So if we write the month first, then where would we put the comma beta?
After date.
After the date. Very good. So we could have written September 15. Then will we write TH?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Good. Good that you all remember all the small things that we had discussed, all the minute details. So it is entirely your choice whether you want to write 15 September or you want to write September 15. You write accordingly. Let's move on to the next line. My dear Rakesh, what does this show? Formal or informal reply?
Informal.
Informal.
See, somebody close. That is why we are writing my dear. Not only dear, what is the word which is used?
My.
My dear.
My dear.
This shows that this is an informal invitation. You will be delighted to know that our son Mohit is getting married on 15th October. Those who are regular for classes must be remembering I had shared an invitation also. Manya, Mohit weds Manya. Formal invitation, but this is an informal reply. Our would-be daughter-in-law Manya is a lecturer in a private college in the same city. When we said wedding cards, do we give all these details to somebody? Supposing your brother is getting married, then do you write all this, that what is your would-be sister-in-law doing? We normally don't mention all this, no? Do we mention this in formal replies or formal invitations?
No,
We do
ma'am.
not. We simply write Mohit, Mrs. and Mr. So-and-so cordially invite you on the occasion of the wedding of the son Mohit with Manya on so-and-so date, so-and-so place. This is how we were writing, na beta? But see the difference over here. Here it's a letter format. He's saying that Mohit is getting married on this date. Also giving the details of the daughter-in-law. Your Bhabi, Mohit and I are looking forward to your presence at the wedding with family. Yours affectionately, Krishnalal. So this is again a wedding invitation, but it's not a formal one. What kind of a invitation is this, beta? This is an informal invitation. What is it?
Informal.
Informal.
Now, supposing this informal invitation comes, we have two options. Either the person is going to accept the invitation, or the other is the person is going to decline the invitation. Now, all of you take 2 minutes. Please see how to accept informal invitations. Please see. Also see the sequence of the format on the right side, which I've given. Take 2 minutes. Please see how to accept informal invitations. Formally, you remember what person we were writing first, second, third. What person were we writing the invitation replies?
Third person.
Third.
Third person.
Very good. Mrs. and Mr. So-and-so. Thank so-and-so for their kind invitation. Third person.
Ma'am, it
We
is
never use
formal, no? Accepting the formal invitation.
This is informal. We are accepting the informal invitation. The letter which I just showed you, So the person is replying to that letter. Just now the invitation which I showed you, it's a reply to that invitation.
Okay.
Please read it. Let's discuss this. Okay, are we done? Did you read this, Vida?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the first thing in accepting the invitation? Address is given or not?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now this is the right way. This is the perfect way of writing the address. Like I was telling you, house number, colony, the society name, and then the city name and the pin code. Please see. How many lines have been used for writing the address?
2.
2. So always prefer to use only how many lines, children? 2 or 3?
2.
2 lines. Always prefer to use 2. Though, even if you use 3 lines, it's not going to be wrong. But I always suggest use 2 lines because the formatting looks perfect when you use only 2 lines. Go for 2 lines only. Okay. In the address part, the first line, where is the comma? Where is the comma? Tell me quickly.
After house
Chapter
number.
15.
The house.
Yes, beta, very good. After the house number. Now, supposing your address is 34 Civil Lines, Bareilly. How would you write the address? Tell me. Where will you put the comma?
4.
After 31.
After 34.
After 34. So the first line would be 34, comma. Hmm,
7 lines.
Civil. What letters? Bache, what letters will be capital?
Then pin code.
Ma'am,
What
first,
letters would be capital?
ma'am, in civil line C and L.
C.
Very good. Very good. Very good. C would be capital and L would be capital. And what about the second line? Second line would have the name of the
City.
City.
so what? So Bareilly, what would be capital? B would be capital.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How would we write today's date, children?
17th May 20.
17th May, 2021.
Very good. Very good. 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 So I hope everybody is okay with how to write address and how to write the date. Should we proceed further?
Yes, ma'am.
See, now the person is replying back to the one who had sent the invitation because he had written I and Bhavi are waiting for you. So he's addressing both. But I would suggest avoid writing all this. It becomes too much artificial. You could simply write Dear Kumar. Thanks a lot. See the first paragraph. Thanks a lot for your invitation to Mohit's wedding. So what are you doing in the first line? You're thanking the person for the invitation and for what the invitation has done. Supposing your friend, somebody is inviting you for their son's birthday, then you would simply say, thanks a lot for your invitation for the birthday of so and so, whose ever name you know that. Okay. Now see, I am easily stumped. He has grown so big. I still remember him as a little boy. Fine. Competing with other kids. Now see, pestering me for chocolates. So these are all old memories that the person is still remembering about whom? About the boy who's getting married. again, I would suggest don't make it so melodramatic. You can have some simple lines. Like, I was extremely delighted to receive the invitation. Thank you so much that you've already done. And then we are so happy that he has grown up into a successful young man, or he's doing well in his life, something like this. Though again, I would say when it comes to English point of view, this is not wrong. But some teachers, they don't like all this. So don't make it so melodramatic also. Come to the next slide. Anyways, it is really a happy occasion and I will definitely join the festivities. I'm coming with Ranjana and kids. Probably he's giving the name of his wife. It could have simply been written, I'll be there with my family. See you soon, and yours affectionately, the name of the person. So this is which kind of a reply? Informal or formal?
Informal.
Informal.
Now you people change it a little. Though we are doing it oral only as of now, I'm not telling you to write. Change now. You have also received an invitation from your friend. Your friend's brother is getting married. So it's an informal invitation. Obviously, you will be attending the function. So how would you reply? Start. Tell me what would you write? The first thing.
Sender's address.
Sender's
Address.
address. Very good. How many lines will be used?
2.
2. Excellent, children. After writing sender's address, 2 lines, what is the next thing that has to be written?
Date.
Date. Very good. After date, let's have the name of your friend. Decide one name. Decide the name of a friend. Dear, whom are we going to write?
Abhinav.
Okay, fine. Dear Abhinav, done. Fine, fine. Now, Abhinav has invited you for the wedding of his brother. So thank him very quickly. Thank him. First, start the first sentence, children. What would be the first sentence?
Thanks a lot for your invitation to your brother's wedding.
Very good. Thanks a lot for your invitation for the brother's wedding. Yes, now we cannot say this that I have seen your brother growing up and all that cannot be said. So what line can you add on? Come on, tell me. What line can you add on? Tell me what else can you write in such a letter? If you're replying to your friend whose brother is getting married.
It's been a lot in difficult
Yes.
situation.
Yes, yes, very good. Add on something. Good. She's trying others also. Come on, come on. What else can be added on? Really, really quickly. How can you write things? Supposing your friend has invited you, you already thanked them. Then you can simply say, what else? I'm so delighted to get this news. Looking forward to attend the festivities of the wedding. Anything can be added up. Okay, beta? Now, what will you close? How will you close? Yours affectionately, or would you like to change something? Tell me, can you have any other word or this is fine? Yours affectionately is okay.
Yes,
Yes. He's your friend. You can use any word. You can have yours affectionately, yours lovingly. Anything else? Come on, come on. Yours faithfully. Okay. Anything you can use because it's an informal invitation. Now, we have learned, we have seen how informal invitations are drafted. We have also seen how to accept such invitations. Now we want to see how to decline informal invitations. Supposing you cannot go. Please see this now, declining the invitation. Everybody. Take 2 minutes, read it and tell me the differences between both of them. Please read quickly and we'll discuss the difference. Yes, Pita. Have you seen? Have you read?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What difference did you observe? We are not writing as of now, but you must have observed certain differences. Accepting and declining. Tell me, what is the main difference you have over here? Chalo, jaldi say. Tell me very quickly. What difference did you find?
Ma'am, he did not mention about the son when he was younger.
Okay, good. Next. Hurry up, hurry up. Next. Beta, declining the invitation. What does it mean? Will he be coming for the function or will he not be coming?
Not be
Not
coming.
becoming.
Not
Not
becoming.
becoming.
Okay, he's simply saying that he'll not be able to come. So is he first thanking for the invitation or he's not even going to thank the invitation?
He will thank
Thanking.
him.
See, the first line is the same. The address remains the same. The date remains the same. Dear Kumar, your friend's name remains the same. And then thanks, of course, the first thing till here it is the same. Thanking the person for the invitation is going to be same. But he says it's a happy occasion and I would have loved to join you in the festivities. But what is happening? Shaurya is not keeping well. So is he giving a reason or he is not giving a reason?
He is giving a reason.
Giving a reason. What does this prove? This is a formal reply or an informal reply?
Informal.
Yes, Peter, this is an informal reply. That is why he is giving a reason. He's simply telling that yes, this is the reason that I'll not be able to come. Had it been a formal one, I really feel bad for missing the event. Please accept my best wishes and then yours affectionately, Rajesh. So we saw three things. First, we saw informal invitation. Then we saw how to accept informal invitations. And the third thing we saw was declining, denying that, sorry, I'll not be able to come. All the three possibilities. Now on your screens, there is a question. Please read this question and tell me what category question this is. This came in the boards in 2017. Can you see on your screen? It's written All India 2017. Can you see this question? All of you?
Yes.
Please read the question and tell me what category, formal, informal, accepting, replying, what is it? 2017, this question had come.
Ma'am, informal.
It's an informal what? Invitation or a reply?
Reply.
Informal.
Others, do you agree with what he's saying?
Yes, ma'am.
See, your friend Satish has invited you to attend the wedding of his sister. You find that you have an important paper, a pre-board examination, so you cannot attend. So you're going to accept or you're going to decline the invitation?
Decline. Decline.
So you are given that you are Puneet/Punita. This is your address. See this. Please see this. Keep relating to what was given. See, this was your this address was given. So this address has been taken. It was given that you're Puneet/Punita. So the name also is this one.
Excuse
Please
me,
relate
ma'am.
it to the question. Yes, Piche.
Ma'am, in question it is written that write in about 50 words a formal reply.
This is must be 50, must be 40 to 50, somewhere between 40 to 50 count.
Ma'am, it is written a formal reply.
No, beta. It cannot be a formal reply. This is an informal invitation. I think there's a problem in the printing. This is a, please see, this is letter format or card format, children?
Letter format.
Good, this is a letter format. So this shows that this is formal or informal, bache?
Informal.
Informal.
Informal. Second thing, this invitation is coming from whom? Neighbors, boss, friend, who?
Friend.
Friend. So this is again one more evidence to tell you that this is informal. Two evidences. Third evidence, it's already given in the question. Tell me who will tell me. Chalo. One chocolate question for all of you. One more clue is very clearly given. That,
Ma'am, reason is given.
yes,
Ma'am,
very
it
good.
is other.
Reason is given. Good, beta. Good. Speak out. What is given is the reason. Reason is very clearly given that yes. What is reason mentioned? What reason is mentioned? Tell me. What is the reason mentioned, beta? Why the person
An
is not
important
able to
pre-board
attend?
examination.
An import.
Yes, there's a pre-board examination, so you'll not be able to come. There are, okay, quickly wind up three things which tell you that this is an informal one. Very good, very good. Tell me three things.
First is letter format.
Your
Second is
reason is mentioned.
Yes. Second is good, good. Speak out. Second is
ma'am
one
friend
is
Friend has
friend
invited,
wedding.
and third reason is given.
the reason is given. Very good. So I think it's probably the word is written wrong, but otherwise it's clear. Please see, all of you. And now suggest some changes. Suggest some changes. You frame your own language. Come on, tell me. Let's have the same letter. Let's have the same letter. Change the language a little. Let's have your own language for here. Tell me, tell me. Who will speak? Who will speak? Is he accepting or is he declining the invitation, beta?
Declining.
Declining.
Okay, you do one thing, you accept the invitation. Come on, orally. All of you together. Start. You don't decline, you accept the invitation. Same address, everything same. I've just changed the question that in place of declining, you accept the invitation. Start, start. Come on, start with the address first.
So thanks a lot for the invitation to your sister Jaya's wedding. I would love to attend the festivity.
Okay. So, beta, what is she doing? Is she accepting the invitation or she's declining the invitation? She's saying she would love to attend the festivities. So, will she come or she will not come?
She come.
She will come, no? So, she's accepting the invitation. Good, good. Anyone else? Come on, one more child. Decline the invitation. Give any reason. Don't give this pre-board wala reason. Give some other reason. Come on, one of you. Now, one of the boys. Chalo, bolo.
Ma'am, dear Satish, I was a great pleasure to receive the invitation to attend your sister Jaya wedding. I would
Yes.
have loved to attend the wedding, but I have a fever, uh, so I'm not able to come on this event.
Fever means you are
Thus,
sure that your fever will continue for so many days. Wedding invitation to beta, it must have come a week or so before. Now, give some other reason. Wedding invitation, it's not possible that same day it is coming, no? Fever, though we cannot say because we don't know we'll have fever that day. Give some other reason. Think of some other reason. I understand these days in COVID, the only thing which comes to mind is fever only. But genuine है, but still, think of something else. Give some other reason. Please help your friend. Better help
There
your
is an
friend. Give him
appointment with
some.
the doctor.
This you can say because we are talking about health and medical reasons. So you can say I have an important appointment with the doctor. Continue now. Yes, good. We can have this. Yes, Devaj, continue. Finish it off. Finish your letter.
it
Send
was
some
a great
wishes if you're not able to come. Yes. Bolo beta.
um I I want to means that it was a great pleasure to receive the invitation. मैम ये सेम हो जाएगा, उसके बाद हम ये लिख देंगे but as I have to go to the doctor for the medical checkup and that's why I will not able to attend the wedding. Yours sincerely, Puneet Vij.
Yes. Beta, one thing is missing. Although he has done it very nicely, he very good efforts on his part. What is missing? Whatever he spoke, one thing is missing. एक बार फिर से देवांश, so that they can relate and find out what is missing. Children, listen carefully what he is speaking and tell me what is missing.
It was a great pleasure to receive the invitation to attend your sister Jaya wedding. I would have loved to attend the wedding, but as I as the doctor has said for the checkup, so I have to go on for the medical checkup. That's why I will not able to attend the meeting. Yours sincerely, Puneet Vij.
Good. Tell me, children, what is missing in this letter? Let me see who can answer this question. Something is missing. Tell me quickly what is missing.
Mom, yours clearly.
No.
Saying that is for
No,
invitation.
no, no. Jaldi, jaldi, hurry up before the class gets over. Tell me what is missing. Okay. Somebody is sending you an invitation. You are not able to go. But will you send your good wishes or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Are we supposed to do that? See, there are two things which are very important in invitation handling. One is thanksgiving, and the second is wishes. So if you're going yourself, no issues. You will say, I'll certainly be there. So you will go, you will wish the couple. But if you're not going, then you should send what? However, like you say, I'll not be able to come. I have an appointment with the doctor. However, I send my best wishes for the newlywed couple or whatever wishes you want to send. So Devansh, add that line, beta, last me. That was the only thing which was missing.
So my best wishes is with the newly couple. Yours sincerely,
Newly,
Puneet Vij.
newlywed couple. Okay, for the newlywed, that's enough. I my best wishes for the newlywed. That was the only thing which was missing. Otherwise, everything is perfect. Perfect. Very good. Now he has declined the invitation. One of you quickly accept the invitation in your own words, not in what is given on the screens.
Hello.
Yes, Devansh. Yes, Devansh.